It is 8:40. We are just about a week out from the annual Michigan Winter Beer Festival at LMCU Ballpark. This year is a special year as the Michigan Brewers Guild celebrates 20 years of the Winter Festival. Joining us this morning, Justin Buter with Railtown Brewing Company and Jason Spalding from Brewery Vivant. They're also on the board of directors for the Brewers Guild. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate your time. We love to talk about beer. Obviously, we're in Beer City, right? So this is pretty cool. 20 years of the Winter Festival. Talk about it. What can we expect?
Well, this is a special festival. I mean, it's right here in Grand Rapids, but like celebrating winter,
right?
With a beer fest. So it's great because no matter what weather we get, because never know what you're going to get, but we're ready for it. We got fire pits, we got tents, we got all sorts of things. It's just so much fun.
Yeah, it is. And of course, the beer is going to keep you a little warm, right?
Of course.
If you do it right.
Yeah, definitely helps you out just a little bit. Heading into this weekend with it being a little bit cooler, I know a lot of people have been enjoying the nice weather, but great that you're going to be able to kind of have some of those extra things to help people out, those fire pits. What else can people expect heading into this weekend, or rather next weekend is when you're going to be hosting this? What can people expect out there?
Yeah, February 28th, all prepared for it. This year's kind of fun. We've got some new food vendors this year. We have Los Mariscos de Pancho, we've got Pizza MI food truck, we've got Patty Matters, and then we've got donuts from Pink Barrel Cellars. So this is the first year we've had a diversified set of food vendors. LMCU Ballpark will also be doing food vending out there too. So,
very cool.
Nice.
Yeah, live music from Desmond Jones and Liquid Radio, so it's going to be fun.
It sounds like a lot of fun, and of course, we've got to talk about the main event, which is the beer, right?
Yeah.
So talk about how many breweries will be out there. What are we expecting brewery-wise or local brew-wise, or, you know, I know statewide people come in for this too.
Yeah, it's so much fun. We have about 100 breweries that are going to be there.
Wow.
And a lot of the brewers and owners are there, and we're bringing special beers that we don't normally bring out. And it's usually just a lot of fun to go through it and try all the things. There's a lot of fun beer names, a lot of fun things to try. There's no tokens this year, so that's a new legislative change. So pretty much people can come, they can try whatever they want, and it just makes it a little bit easier. And then, there's tickets are available. You can save $10 if you get them ahead of time.
Okay.
So it's $65 if you get them ahead, $75 if you wait till the gate. And then we also offer a VIP. You can get in an hour early. So it opens at 1 o'clock, but if you do the VIP, you can get in at noon, and you can get kind of in line first, and you can try all the things, well, I guess before there's a line.
Yeah, but you get there early is basically the point, right?
Yeah.
You guys have brought some stuff in. I'm seeing, are these from your breweries here? Tell us what you brought in.
Justin, you want to start?
Yeah, so we've got a lineup of some of our mainstays. Some of them will be out at Beer Fest with us, others won't. Citra Warrior is one of our most well-known beers. It's an Imperial IPA with brewed with honey. Yeah. So that's always a favorite out there. We've always got a decent line for folks that are drinking that. We've got some of our other mainstays, MPG, which is a blueberry lemon sour.
And that's that dark can in the front?
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. So yeah, nice lineup of different varieties. We've got some unique beers we're going to be bringing out to the festival, stuff we haven't released yet. So those will be fun.
And then from Brewery Vivant?
Well, we've got Ski Patrol, which is it's a winter favorite beer.
Okay.
So we had to bring that, and then everyone loves fruit beer. We have this beer called Jam Jar.
Okay.
So it's got it's kind of inspired by Midwest jams, right? So it's got blueberry, plum, raspberry, and it's kind of a sour, sweet sour fruited beer. And it's just kind of fun to share these beers with people, especially when they haven't been to Grand Rapids before. They get to try all the things that are kind of special.
I think what's cool is that, like, depending on what your taste is, you can kind of find something that you like, and whether it be something that you guys have to offer, maybe another brewery. I think that's really cool. Can you speak to that atmosphere of the collaboration, but also people finding what they want to at these festivals?
Yeah, we always joke around, like, if you say you don't like beer, you just haven't found the right one yet. We've got everything from coffee beers to fruit beers. We've got stuff that's pretty much any ingredient you can think of, folks have tried it in a beer. But these festivals are a great area to try things that you probably maybe wouldn't grab off the shelf, right? I mean, a 2-ounce sample is an easy way to get a taster on things and get a feel for it. So there's a lot of unique stuff out there. I mean, we've had beef jerky beers over the years. We've had, tequila flavored beers. So all over the place, you'll see some pretty fun stuff out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Lots of creativity.
Super interesting. And I'm sure people are going to be excited to try them all. I know you mentioned tokens aren't a thing anymore this year. What is the process?
Well, the legislative change came where we used to have so many tokens and 1 token per sample. But it just simplifies the process, makes it easier for people to come try whatever they want. So once you get in, you don't even have to mess with those anymore. So it's
So it'll be 2-ounce samples.
Yeah.
And
So
is that
You
cup
just
you
walk
brought?
yeah. Yep.
So there's a little fill line on those. It'll be just below that, but
Yep.
we can't serve unlimited beer, so we
Right.
have to make sure people are still consuming responsibly. That's something we still have to monitor. But like Jason said, it just makes it a little bit easier. You don't have to keep track of how many tokens you got in your pocket, and you can just sample whatever you'd like.
Kind of bebop around to the different places.
Yeah.
And we would police that, and once in a while you get someone that does the fake throw, and no, we don't have to police and worry about that, and it just makes it a little more fun and easy.
No, absolutely. Kind of one less thing to worry about
Right.
when you get into it.
Yep.
You mentioned 100 breweries or more there going to be there this week or next weekend. Can you talk about the different ones coming in from out of our area? Because I know there are some probably from all across Michigan that will be here, right? Talk about some of those breweries that'll be in from out of town.
Well, we get breweries all the way from the UP that come down. Ordoc is a great brewery. They build a whole structure, and that's a really fun. When people get to try beers from breweries they have a hard time getting to, it's always pretty special. And then we have a lot of breweries from the Detroit area. And little small breweries that people have never heard of before. It's just a nice opportunity for them to show off what they do, for people to try beers they've never had before. And then when they travel around, they can, I think it's always fun when I travel around. I always look for the local breweries I haven't been to before.
Sure.
And this is a great opportunity to get introduced to those.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you mentioned too some very interesting beers like the beef jerky one. I've heard of pickle
Tequila
beers
infused,
before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pickles.
Are there any others that you can kind of give us a sneak peek of that people might be able to see this year?
So if you head out to mybeer.com, you can see the whole list ahead of time. So this is kind of one of those things a lot of people like to do either the week of or a couple days before is kind of run through that list and circle the ones that they want to track down. For us, that was always when we were attending before we had a brewery, that was always one of the things we most looked forward to was when that list hit and you could go through it and you could.
Who's going to be there?
Yeah.
What's going to be there?
All the anticipation of, trying some of those unique things.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely. Okay, so what's the cost to enter? How do we get tickets? What's all that stuff?
Yeah, if you go to mybeer.com, that's where
MI beer.
MI beer.
To be clear.
I mean, not MY,
Right, that's
Michigan, right? Yeah.
Right there, you can get tickets. It's super easy. Like I said, and if you get them ahead of time, you can save $10. And then, consider the VIP part is great. And then there's also an enthusiast membership.
Okay.
That you can download an app, and it's $35 per year, and then you get that VIP ticket automatically every festival. So it's kind of fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, and we're looking
Yeah.
at the website right now from the Brewers Guild. There's also a couple other festivals that you guys have rolling throughout the year, right? I mean, there's the Summer Festival, which I've actually been to. That's on the east side of the state, right?
Yeah.
That's over in Ypsilanti.
Yep.
So we try to represent throughout the state. So we've got one in the UP, we've got one in Detroit proper, we got one in Ypsilanti, and then we got the one here in West Michigan.
Okay, so lots more. If you missed this one, you can go and check those other ones out too if you want to make the drive. So pretty cool stuff. Anything before we wrap up here, what are you guys looking forward to? Is there a certain brewery or beer that you're looking forward to? I mean, you guys kind of get that list ahead of time. You kind of have probably already been eyeing what you want, right?
Absolutely. There's actually a bunch of new breweries. So, I mean, you hear a lot about breweries slow down and breweries closing, but there's a lot of new breweries in our state, and they're producing some pretty great products. So I'm always excited to meet them, to try their stuff out, and just continue on the legacy of Beer City, USA.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for brewers, we're beer fans and we're business owners, so it's fun for us to meet new breweries and hang out. But I like to try what other people are doing, and I get inspired by things that I try. And I'm still a super beer fan, even though I've owned a brewery for 15 years. But it's just a fun time, and it's a really I think everyone there it's just a fun vibe to be in.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty unique experience.
It's really cool to also, because like I said, I've been to the summer one. It's nice to talk to other people too and just see kind of what they're trying or what recommendations others might have. So it's actually a really fun time. I would recommend it. All right, thank you guys so much for coming in. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, and enjoy the festival next week, which will be Saturday, February 28th. It starts at 1 o'clock. You can get that early entry though if you buy the VIP, right?
That's right.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it. It's about to turn 8:50 on your Friday morning. We're back after this.